They banned backyard bonfires, so I transformed their walkway into a compost heap. For 25 years, my folks have held on to 35 acres along a quiet Oregon riverbank. Dense woods, a weathered cabin predating my birth, and a dirt path broad enough for ATVs, firewood haulers, and the rare supply rig. But smack against my boundary lurks a glossy new gated community. Immaculate fences, matching bird feeders, folks who freak if a twig snaps out of place. Last summer, their HOA chair, let's call him Gary, perpetually in khaki shorts like a safari guide, ruled that open flames pose a fire hazard. That's code for him hating the sight of my campfire pit from his deck. Here's the kicker. The clearing he gripes about is solidly mine, no question. It's where my grandpa kindled evening fires long before that enclave sprouted. But facts didn't matter. One Tuesday dawn, I headed out to check my beehives and spotted a neon yellow citation stapled to my gate. Unauthorized open burning. Halt and comply at once! I chuckled initially, figuring a joke, until I clocked the footer. Chairman Gary, Riverside Estates, HOA. I revved my ATV straight to their clubhouse to demand an explanation. Gary emerged with his tablet like the Duke of Developments. This enclave, he declared, gesturing his spotless arm at their earth-toned villas, enforces strict codes on visible hazards from the paths. You're endangering our investments. I jabbed at the soil. My turf. He tapped his screen. Our guidelines. I sensed immediately he was deaf to reason. Next afternoon, an HOA lackey doused my pit with sand. I discovered it smothered messily a quarter-mile away. That's when my patience snapped. Ranchers adapt, after all. Look, edging my fence is a slim gravel trail the HOA claims for guest access. It's theirs on paper. Yet the survey pact grants me oversight, since their contractor mistakenly graded it 4 feet into my plot ages back. No correction, no regrets. They exploited it till today. That evening, I measured precisely. Come dawn, I phoned a pal at the garden center. By Thursday, I was piling the final mound on a fresh 10-15 compost bin erected smack over the whole walkway. Flowers, none. Cover, zero. Just a raw, smelly utility heap with a sturdy chain lock. He practically gasped. You can't install that here, he bellowed. I flashed the survey doc. Reads right here, I may. And as someone tampered with my fire setup uninvited, I'm securing my organic waste properly. He vowed to sue. I urged him on. He griped to the county. Officials deemed it personal land. He mustered his residents. They advised him to quit irking the woodsmen supplying their honey and berries. In 10 days, the HOA buckled. They mailed a plea to dismantle the bin if they funded a screened fire enclosure on my grounds. I declined. They upped the ante. Nope again. At last, they folded fully. They issued a signed regret, owned the error, and pledged on paper to cease postings, meddle with my gear, or push HOA edicts onto my ACR.